like to keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta...
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts towering tight end. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Colts and the Giants under the lights on Sunday night.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants, but his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Hand off now. It's Gray with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They run again here with Gray. Taken down at the 42. And now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Hands it off out of the gun. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. You look at this Colt defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Returnable for Thomas. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Second down and 6 now. Here's Richardson to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The the 33 on third down. Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Now Jones. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing Jones. That is caught. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Open target here, Darius Slayton. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's Thomas. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. New York set to take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 30 on second down, Jones, fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now Jones working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play. Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. Jones. That one finds Howard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Looking to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First and 10, Taylor now. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Thomas brings it in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half line.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants going to take over again on offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On second and 10, Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas on the return. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at their 38. Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Richardson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Richardson back to throw it. Touchdown Colts. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 37 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out here on the option left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
Rich Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Colts pick it up, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. All right, back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change. Get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you have two very angry defenses. You have the offense to take care of the ball.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Now it's Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On second down, it's Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Returnable for Thomas. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Richardson. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Dexter Lawrence able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Play action. Now Richardson. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gay knocks this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throwing Jones. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Jones. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Jones from the gun on third down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now. First and 10. Jones throw brought in by Bellinger. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Yeah, the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now this likely a must-have. Third and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Colts send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.